check. Well, good evening guys and welcome to your MPC round 3. This is provided to you by the Rapid Racing League, where we get the best drivers and the most available drivers from divisions 1 to 3. Put them all together in a big mosh pit and let them race with their own liveries and all custom bits and pieces, and let them have some fun on a Monday night. You know, it doesn't have to all be doom and gloom because it's Monday. Let's crack back on with the race. Some telemetry for you guys, you can see what's going on. Oh, looks like a couple of guys have binned it. Is that Daz? That could be Daz out. We'll ride on board with Mr. Peach though for our opening lap in Q1. Obviously we will be expecting most guys to opt for all the soft tyres, obviously, just to get through this first little session where we eliminate our bottom 5 guys. Everybody knows how it works. Same dance, same week. And all black livery for Mr. Peach here. We'll strip this back so we can see what's going on. A nice onboard as he comes out the castle complex. So where is Mr. Peach going to come out? We'll ride on board and down this last few bits here. 20 turns make up this track. There's a long way to go on this lap. There's a lot of places where you can get the car unbalanced, sort of car. A lot of mistakes can be made. Easily time can be gained as well as lost round here. So do you want to put your foot down and go for pace, or do you want to sit consistently in the middle of a groove and keep yourself right and pushing forward? As Mr. Peach goes first, with a 39.3. Husky with a 39.9. We've also got Toddy, the main man, the man, the myth, the legend, made it in for the qualifying session. I know he had to do a little update, so obviously it's good to see him back in. Hopefully he can do well. And I always like to see Toddy doing well, so fingers crossed for this boy. Let's see what he's got in the locker for Q1. Oh, excuse me there. One minute 40.4. Expecting lap time from the man. Franco out on a flying lap. Who else? Kitch is out. Here comes the Kitch. Come on! Boom. 39.2. Great lap. Nice, new, sparkly, interesting livery from the boy. See how Connor's getting on. Obviously, Connor's made the adjustment to go from wheel, pad 2 wheel, sorry. It's always going to be interesting to see how these guys do on the adaptment. Let's see what we've got. For all the guys who have hopped in, I can't quite see the numbers yet. It's only showing that there's only 2 people here. But if there is more of you, obviously just pop a little hello in the stream and let us know you're getting on. Obviously we do have all the boys on action. In action. Good evening, Ella Rose. How are you, sir? Another week, another MPC for you. Always learning, mate. You love to see it. Reckon you'll be getting Q3? Good evening, Mr. Ghost. How are you as well, sir? Yo, yo, yo. What's up, boys? It's your boy Rapid calls her. Boom, shake that room! Oh, wait, Connor. What's in the locker? Glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it. Hope to see you guys make it through. Through Q1 into hopefully Q2 and even Q3. Keep an eye out for you guys. Obviously, Rapid Ghost, formerly Assassin Ghost of Division 3. Adaros, I believe, were you guys with teammates last year, right? Unless I've completely had a head fart and got used the wrong way around. So obviously these guys currently in Division 3, looking to get their elbows out against the Div 1 and Div 2 boys and show what they've got. With Rapid Welsh, see how he's getting on his on-boards. Nice camouflagey type livery. Doing what we want to see. 13 guys in the stream. Good evening, you lot. Always nice to see you guys hopping in, having a little look about what's going on. Welsh taking us down, and here we go. We're going into the end of Sector 2. Then the long windy complex. Go to strip. Oh, he's binned it. Welsh has binned it. Moving on, move down. We'll go have a look at what's Vorno doing. Have a with Vorny. Come on, Vorny. Vorno. Have a little buggy. The man got in the locker. 140.7. Good time. Puts him in P6. See what Quigmeister's got. Quigmeister very, very quick amongst... He's going to box. Doesn't seem too happy. So we've got Rapid Mule here now. Let's see what he can get my teammate last year. Obviously, I always want to see this guy do well. Come on, Mule. See what you've got. I know he's in the stream as well, so I want to see that Spaniard dance. He's a smooth operator. Go. Excuse me a second, guys. I am just going to get Rapid Daz in the stream. He's given himself a quali ban for this race, which is why you're seeing him in P17. I'm going to get him in the stream, and obviously because we know how good of a strong driver he is, he might give us some insights that we could use, and obviously you guys in the stream who are racing might be able to pick up a few tips. So I'm just going to get him in, and then we'll go from there. Was a smooth operator. Quigmeister. Let's see what he can do. Here's the man. Hello, Chief.
Yep. How are we doing?
I'm not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah, good.
How come you gave yourself a quaddy ban?
Well, there was a couple of people that put in the chat that they were, you know, feeling like they were going to quit this particular division because of people like me, like Kitch, like Kimmy. So yeah, I thought, you know, just to give them a little bit of, you know, happiness, I'll start from the back instead of starting from the front and driving off all the time. So yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, guys shouldn't be too upset that you're quick. I mean, it's normally rise to the challenge, isn't it? Rather than...
Yeah, but it's, you know, people a bit...
I mean, you are scary. I mean, look at Kitch's time here, man. He's done a 39.0.
Yeah. I wish I could be a part of it, but... just make people happy and give myself a bit of a challenge. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it, mate. I'm looking very interested to see where Quigmeister's going to come out this week. Very impressive in MPC last week in Spain.
I reckon he's got the pace to hang with the lower end of the Div 1 boys. Easy, I think.
Oh yeah, he's going to be somewhere in the mid to low midfield, isn't he?
Yeah. All you have to do at the moment now is set a time.
He's a northeast boy. Oh, he's a northeast boy, so I hope he does well. He actually is from Newcastle, so when Vaughan gives me the abuse of being from Newcastle, Quigmeister's actually from Newcastle. Have we got a couple of guys joining late, or is it just the 18?
We had a couple of people in the chat said that they were going to be late.
Ah, I see. I know Toddy was one of them. He's managed to get in.
Yeah. Toddy and, well, you, but yeah, they're both in, so.
Sweet.
Yeah. Oh, big.
Oh!
Look. Oh,
that was... Yeah, he's binned it.
Wow.
That front right wheel's bouncing all over the gaff. But that's your eliminated lot, isn't it? Near enough. Wait there. This'll go straight to Q1. You've got... No, it won't. No, excuse me, it won't. For a second I completely forgot that they haven't binned it.
No, yeah, they've retired. Yeah. I feel like I've done enough.
Yeah, I mean you can... Yeah. You should have done enough. If they have binned it, it would be interesting to see if the game would just take the 3 lowest out of this session and make it a Q1, but then again you wouldn't claim it to be fair, would you?
Yeah.
You wouldn't get your tyre strategy sorted out.
I mean, they'll technically make it through, but they won't take part in the session.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure how many laps this is. It's going to be on 26, is it? Is it 26 or 27?
Yeah, 26 laps.
Oh, right, okay. 26 laps.
It's going to be quite a long race.
Tyre wear is... I'm not sure, actually. I haven't done any long runs on it. I've never raced it long on career mode.
I'd say it's the rears seem to wear more than the fronts around here, and the rears do take quite a lot of punishment.
Right.
Yeah, the softs ones
Is that
do.
just purely down to the traction from the slower corners, or?
I'm gonna guess so. I mean, I've run various setups, and it's all seemed to be the same. So I'm gonna guess it's just due to the track, due to the low speed corners. You know. Yeah.
I mean, for you, you're always going to opt for that attempt of medium to soft, aren't you? Really?
Yeah. Always.
But the GOAT strategy. I mean, obviously, the GOAT strategy really is medium, but obviously it's not possible to do it.
Yeah. If it was possible, I'd do it every race, but no, it's not.
Oh. But I mean, to be fair, if you started in the wet,
Started in the wet, had on softs. It all depends. Strategies vary.
you're going to get a good duration. Unless you only do 5 laps at the start of a Grand Prix in the rain. But then you just run the medium soft anyway, really, unless you had a really high tyre wear race, like somewhere like Abu Dhabi or somewhere, but it's never going to rain.
Yeah. Some people still not understanding the game, and when people crash out, they're through and going for another lap.
That's the nutty man gone as well now. Not many drive. I mean, literally a couple of minutes, and you are gonna be in a Q1.
P3, definitely, not Q1.
Cheers, Jeff. It's a shocker.
Rapid goes to his AI. Gonna have to get himself moving.
Yeah, he's gonna have to move. He's got Hendel behind him. Well, Ghost, if you're in the stream, you might have to drop out.
Get
Ghost,
move on,
mate. You've got AI. You've got Hendel behind you here. Yeah, because he's heard. He's got out the way. He's in the stream, so
Good man.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Hendo won't get another lap in, so he won't improve. Ghost won't get another lap in. Farrell's in the pits, so that will be the session.
Well, that looks like session over. Yeah. So we're losing quite a few boys here. I tell you what, you, Rapid Welsh and Quigmeister at the back. It's going to be interesting. Because Rapid Welsh has got pace on his day. Definitely.
Yeah, Rapid Connor. Well, before we start turning the assists off, he had very good pace. Quig will always be there, he'll make his way through the field, and I'm hoping to do the same.
Yeah, obviously we'll be seeing Connor's qualifying pace will slowly start to increase. Obviously now he's made the move to the wheel.
Yeah, wheel and no TC. It'll be very quick once he gets used to it.
So you've got Quigmeister, Daz, Rapid Sausage, Rapid Welsh, Rapid Connor. And I believe the Nutty Man's also out, despite him being registered as P13, because he's set a time. But obviously I believe he has crashed out of that one. I mean, there's a couple of div 3 boys getting right up there as well. That's what you want to see.
At this point, all you have to do is put a clean lap in and you'll be through. It's proven very tricky.
Evening, Jake. How are you? See you in the chat there, my friend. Quigmeister put at 19:58. I can already tell this is going to be very fun on the pad. And then 2 minutes ago, put there we go. Right, who's out first? Who's going to be going here? I think
Mr. Peach.
Yeah, we'll ride on board with Peach. I'm going to go get myself a drink because I'm thirsty. Steve goes out on his outlap. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Just a bit tired, so there might be some commentary mistakes in qualifying, but I'll get it together for the race. Daz will keep me right through quality. I think I've called Q1, Q3, and Q3, Q2 about 14 times. Fuck's sake, I'll go get a drink.
Yeah, right. And on the songs.
Oh, good evening. Let's see what tyres. Whew. Everyone apart from Hendo and Faf on the and Peach on the softs. Everyone else has gone medium.
No, Peach is on mediums.
Is he? Just a glitch on the screen.
Don't know if by Peach, not a bad luck at all.
Definitely not bad. Are you sure he's on the medium?
Yeah, he's on the mediums on my screen.
5. Telemetry says soft. Not sure what's going on. That's a fast. Kitch did a 39.0 on the soft. He's done a 39.6 on the medium. I don't know.
Yeah,
this game is just full of bugs.
He's on mediums. There's no way Peach is what half a tenth quicker than Kitch on a set of softs. Yeah, he's on mediums.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah, my screen and game are showing softs, and then yeah, well, it is what it is. Hendo, Franco next. Leave Mueller behind him. Nope, it's going to be Bono behind me. Franco goes 42.3. Bono's always going to out that. Pardon me, that was bloody disgusting. What a pig. Are we playing some late night Among Us tonight, or are we all just having an early one?
Jack hinted at doing some Among Us earlier, so I'm sure a few of us will be on.
Sweet. I know I'm going to go talk to some. I've got to talk to some friends about some NFL stuff for October. Get that planned, and then I'll catch up with you as well about 10:30, I would think.
Yeah. That'd be alright.
There should be room. So, see what Vaughan's got in the locker.
Keeping it nice and smooth so far. Keeping away from any limits.
Keeping away from those curbs as well. Some of those curbs can really, you just get so much understeer and you sort of like drift into the wall.
Like that one.
Peach was on the mediums.
Yeah, thought so.
Yeah, it said on the stream. It said on the stream that it's soft comp. On my game, it's softs, but obviously, yeah, it's good to say it's on the mediums. So yeah, it's just Hendo who's gone soft. Vaughan looks like he's backed out of this lap.
Yeah, he hit the wall, and yeah, wanted to go again. Who do we have? Franco coming in the pits. Yeah. We have Kitch ran out of fuel. And Jacket going for another lap.
Pardon me. .46.4. Obviously, that's the bail lap. Peach and Kitch are done, they've had enough.
Yeah, Kitch and Peach think they've done enough. I should think so.
So Husky's just split them. Those three should be okay. I mean, if they're in the 39s, you should be clear.
Yeah. Especially when, what, 10th will be a 42.3. I think Vaughan will jump a few of these guys when he sets a normal lap.
Yeah, you take the top three out the way, you're looking at, there's an 8/10 gap to the rest. You're going to be safe. Unless they all choose to opt for the softs, but I still don't think they're going to beat those times. A bit of a lag spike there from Peach. Tyre wears like in Baku. There was quite a bit of wear on the hards. On the rear, sorry.
What did you say? You might cut out.
Jake right in the chat just asking what tyre wear's like around here.
The rears wear very high. The fronts are not so bad. I think, what, 12, maybe 13 laps out of the softs and they'll be done. I think that's what's like around here.
Yeah, any of you guys in the chat from Division 2 or 3, you want to pick a Division 1 driver's brains, now's the time to do it. So obviously we do have Daz, the Division 1 champion, in the comms box for qualifying, so you've got this session until the end of Q3 to get your questions in if there's anything you want to ask him. But don't ask him anything weird like what colour underwear he's got on, because we all know he doesn't have any underwear. They've put lovely, even more chaos. I think if it was Hendo.
Hendo retired in the pit still, I'm pretty sure.
And I think he's going to be looking to. I think he knows it might be a free tyre choice for him down in P11. If he can stay faster than Frank, I think he believes Nuttyman might pip him. I don't think you'd choose to retire on the drop zone. But could it be the gamble of the century? As we do ride on board. Obviously, pressure's taken away, really. What was that, Daz?
He will have to come into the pit at the end of the lap, get a new set of tyres. He hasn't got, yeah, that's all the fuel. There you go, we just run out of fuel. Better be alright, better be quick. Session time is running down.
See what he can do. Dazzle my save. Volo says, dazzle my save.
No, I think you should race the set of softs just to. I'm joking. 9 cents on the set of softs is doable. Well, it was second actually, but I say just grab to be safe. I always retired, my mind.
That took guts. You're hired. So
You know,
man's gonna have
Hendo and Franco have retired, so only what? Person's not making
Running
out.
Man and Ghost.
Man and Ghost. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Mulet's just gone out on softs, so you've got Peach, Husky, Kitch, and Toddy, all going to be your front four, all on the mediums. Charlie Wynn, the link should be getting dropped into the chat by the Nightbot. But what I'll do is I'll copy and I'll paste it back in. If you just look out for Rapid Ryan in the chat, mate, I'm just gonna get that banged in for you. There you go, Sosh. I posted the link and then got timed out by the moderator. That's not going well. I tried to help Charlie. Keep your eye out. Nightbot is pinging messages through the chat. So if you've just joined and you want to get in, obviously just have a little look there. It's in one of the things. It will come through. Nah, mate, it's sweet.
The Nutman's gonna have to get a bit of a move on if he wants to settle up in.
These guys have got to be quick. I mean, Rapid Ghost, if he doesn't make it through this lap, he should get another one, because obviously 1:31 on the clock, and he's 40 seconds into his lap now.
But his fuel and ERS might change drastically.
Yeah, true. So you've got the long straight where you're going to have to do it.
Who controls the Rapid Racing League extra account, by the way? The Twitch account? Do you know?
I believe it runs between. I mean, I know Hendo uses it and I know Vaughn uses it, so it'd be one of those two. I presume it's just going to be the same as this one. Obviously, you get the code, and if you want to use it, or if they let you use it, you just take the code and log in.
I mean, yeah, we've currently got 5 streams of this race. I mean, I think we've got enough for now. I've started using my own personal one. Who's what?
Who's racing the on the extra one?
I'm not sure. I didn't click on the stream and find out. Then comes across the line. What's it gonna do? 41.5. Yeah. Nottingham pits, so he will be out.
Yep. So Hendo's going to be in the prime position on the free tyre choice there, starting P11. Could have a few fast guys behind him though, especially also on free tyre choice. But don't forget, guys, there is no safety car. So Rapid Ghost, we're just going to wait for him to have to go all the way around, unfortunately, because it is registered as a flying lap. But he doesn't have to push. He can relax. He is through. He will be into Q3, which is great to see. It's that's so you got Rapid Ghost, Adaros, and Rapid Mule all from Division 3. They've all made it through into Q3 again. I think that's great. It's great stuff. Pajala's in the chat. Good evening to you, sir. Big shout out for helping me out with Div 2 the other night. I really appreciate that one, mate. I did get called into work and I was stuck. I was stuck there till 2:30 by the time I got home. So thank you very much for that one. Big appreciate that one. I did get stuck. So. Well, so I'm here for MPC and I'm obviously here for Div 1 on Wednesday as well. So, you know, you're gonna hear plenty more of this weird northern idiot shouting Formula 1 isms at people. Two. Oh wait, did someone join? Oh no, it's just Ghost trying to get back into the pit lane. I thought it hadn't quite finished him and it had just left it sat waiting for the timer. That's it, boys. This is Rapid Cause. I bring you the sweet sounds of the North, live on Rapid Racing League. We also do ASMR content live on Friday evenings. How's that? How's that, Pajala? A bit of ASMR content for you if you ever want to make a button of some ASMR content. You're welcome.
So, all the top 10.
Energy's good. It's because it's all vibes. It's all vibes. I've just gave Pajala wood. What were you about to say? All the top 10?
All the top 10 on mediums apart from Rapid Ghost on softs.
Interesting. It's good to see the the Division 3, this is the kind of thing we're talking about where you get to see the Div 3 boys show the pace. I mean, 2 of them on the medium have made it into Q3, which is going to be, I mean, that's great. That's what you want to see really in this kind of MPC. Because you don't have to take this so seriously, MPC. Obviously, your Div 1 guys, you're going to predict to be at the front. But if you're a Div 2 or Div 3 driver, you know, use it as a, you know, like an R&D session, really. You can find out where tyre strategies, now tyres are going to perform in a race situation. You can race in a perfect scenario because there's no safety car. So you can kind of really see how long tyres are actually going to run. So, you know, don't be so disheartened if you're not winning, because, I mean, if you've got Kitch, Daz, Peach, Varno, you know, any of the Div 1 boys, any of those guys could win. So... Safety cars off all season, Pajala and MPC.
As of so far.
MPC is equal cars. Everyone's in the same performance car. You're all given the same thing.
Yeah.
They will all handle the same. All it comes down to, Jake, is your setup. That's all it is. So, for me, Jake, I know you're... Last year, it was my first full league season. I used MPC as purely just R&D. So, because I never used to do consistent 50% runs. I used to do 100% runs in a career mode, which I used to do 8 seasons of every year for 8 years. And then, you know, I never raced online because of how AIDS it was. We just getting wiped out every 5 seconds. But obviously, joining the league, I didn't really know too much about it. So, obviously, I just hopped in, and it just gave me a great insight into how to work tyre strategies. You know, fuel loads, that kind of thing. Things in career mode you can relax on learning. Yeah, you can turn down. Your fuel load shouldn't really matter, because in career mode, if your fuel load's low, you can really just say, do you know what, I don't really care, I'm just gonna get a safety car and save some fuel. But obviously, in this league, in the league racing online, you can't do that. You're gonna have to get it right. Pajala says, turn off penalties, and you can give my man Varno the chance of winning some races. 2! Gets more penalties than Man United, Pajala. God. Oh, yes.
Not a bad turnout for an NPC league. Not a bad turnout.
So is the MPCs the same as the cars we use in Div 1, 2 and 3? Basically, the car is based on the skin and the design of your My Team car from Div 1. But on a basic setup, it will handle the same as any car on equal performance of the 2021 cars. Am I right, Daz? So it'll have the same handling model and everything, won't it? It'll just look different. Yeah.
So
it's obviously... Yeah. Go on, Daz. Yeah, go for it.
A couple of the cars will handle different just because of wheelbases, you know, stuff like that. I've heard the Alpine is more twitchy. Something like the Mercedes will be more stable than the Red Bull. Unequal cars will make, you know, it's not going to be much lap time at all.
Yeah. There you go, Jake. That's the info you needed. So basically, Jay, if you came into MPC and you and Daz both went out unbalanced, right, the car would handle exactly the same, just depending on how much throttle or brake or what assists you run. It's the assist and the setup in this division that give the car.
Yeah. Muley is oh, we know that fire section as well.
Let's hit the rear. Around there, normally it's if the rear end steps out.
Yeah, rear end steps out. That's exactly what he's done.
Yeah, no worries, Jake. Any other questions you've got through the stream or anything? If Daz isn't here, obviously I'll help you out. You know, obviously any other guys in the stream, if you've got any questions, you know, pop them in the chat. You know, the guys in the league, it's all about learning and helping balance and just seeing what we can do. Because obviously we want to see guys move from Division 3 to 2, 2 to 1. So let's go get it. Obviously, get your questions in, find out what you want to know. Pajala says there are 3 things in life that are certain: death, taxes, and Varno getting penalties. Class. I'm going to ride on board with Mr. Toddy. Need some telemetry up again. I'm presuming all these guys are just going to sit and come in the pits, put another set of softs on and go back out. But, I mean, 38.8 from Mr. Peach puts him half a second faster than Kitch. It's a bold, bold move. That's a big fucking lap from Peach. So how many guys are gonna go back out?
Well, everyone, I should presume, no?
Well, I mean, sorry, come back. I meant come in. Hey, come on, right? Switch on, son. Yeah, it looks like everyone's coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's in. Change tyres, second run. So after your first runs on the provisional grid, you'll have Peach and Kitch locking out row 1. Husky and Varno locking out row 2. Trey and Toddy row 3. Faf and Adaros on row 4, followed by Ghost and Muley, who has binned it. Adaros and Ghost, I want to see you guys getting in there. I want to see you put. Faf is Div 2. Is Trey Div 2 but reserves Div 1?
Potentially. I think he's definitely Div 1 reserve. I don't know whether he races full-time Div 2. He might.
I know he has done it. I know he's done a couple just to make the numbers up, I think.
Yeah.
Obviously, we are going to go out. And we're going to ride on board with Toddy. He asked me to do a flying lap, so I'll take you through a lap with him, see how he gets on.
No pressure.
Some people seem to like these flying laps. I don't know why, because I just talk absolute garbage. I think I just used the same 4 isms about 14 times. But, I don't know. I think I did one for you last week, and I did one for somebody else.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, they're in the stream. I was going to try and compilate them all over a thing, but never mind. Oh, I'm off work tomorrow, Daz. We love to see it. Things you love to see.
I wish I was 2 days off a week, and I'm racing on Mondays. So not exactly days off.
Nah, because you probably do some practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's time for my second glass of apple corn. Let's go. Woohoo! So, Toddy out on the flying lap. Gets it round the first two tight 90-degree left-handers. Down this first DRS straight we have after the start-finish line. Brown into another part of this 90-degree complex of Sector 1. Through turn 3, now down into turn 4. Keeps it out of that wall. They aren't too forgiving around here. Keeps it away from that entrance curb, which can give you a bit of entrance speed. Nice and tight as he comes to the end of Sector 1, into Sector 2 now. Coming down towards the castle complex. Has he just braked earlier or has he bailed? No, he's bailed out the lap. Doesn't seem like it. Just decided to say, do you know what? I don't fancy that one. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, everyone's volume in the chat's a bit. Everyone's volume. I realise your microphone volume for. I might be able to hear what's going on without just the sound of deafening screams of a turbocharged V6 drowning. So after the session, are you guys what you'll be waiting to?
We'll ready up and get going.
Yeah, sound. Good stuff, good stuff. Kitch with a 38.8 as we ride on board with Toddy again through the two first left-handers. Coming down towards the third left-hand 90-degree corner. Swings it in. Some good pace through there. Carried it well. Through the next one, stay away. Oh, nearly into that wall. I could say nearly 14 times more there. Through the right-hander at the end of Sector 1. So he's about to go into the castle complex. Gets himself nice. Here we go. Through that was nice through the castle complex there. Left hand now, he's going to be flat all the way through these kinking left-handers down into towards our end of Sector 2, which will go down the hill and then onto the straight we want to see. There we go, don't let that rear end step out, tucks it in nice and neat through the long way under. Here he comes for our last part, turn 20, if you want to call it a turn, but it is registered as turn 20. Session is over. But where is Toddy going to come out? This is what we want to see.
P3. What a lap. Nice lap.
Wow. That's a
3 tenths to Kate's nice lap.
Fantastic, yeah. That's really keeping the pressure on. That's nice. Really nice. A good start from him today will seem really... Husky is behind him though. And obviously there is a queue of cars coming through on flying laps. So has Toddy done enough to stay in Q3? That's what we want to see.
Yeah, he is going to stay in Q3, not P3. Oh my god!
Husky takes P3 in
Ghost
Q3.
fails. And I've also been the next over the line. All-time flat P8.
Vaughn said no, I'm
Vaughn's in
done.
the pits. Trey's in the pits, but...
Oh,
Aw.
Triz he's
Will make no difference, but... Yeah.
Yeah.
Well...
So, grid set, and we will be saying goodbye to Daz as he is going to be in the race.
Yeah, I'll give it a couple of minutes first.
You're actually right at the back, aren't you? You actually are generally P18.
P17 it should be. Sausage, I think it was. Retired before I could.
Fair enough.
So, yeah.
So we've got P1 is Mr. Kitch, the man, the myth. Mr. Peach behind him, just by 40 thousandths of a second. Husky and Toddy, but again, very little to separate those two, and great laps from both of them to take third and fourth. Vorno and Trey will be taking Ps 5 and 6. Faf from Division 2 will line up P7, and then your Div 3 boys all making it into Q3. Very well done to them. Adarus will line P8. Rapid Ghost in P9, and the Spaniard of Rapid Mule doesn't get to set the time, but he will start P10. So been a good qualifying session, some good laps, some drivers there. Hopefully this will be projected into the Grand Prix as well.
Right. I'm gonna go because someone might ready up early.
Yeah. So good evening to you, Vaughn. Sorry. Oh my God, it's a shocker. Good luck to you, Daz. Obviously, yeah, we'll be keeping our eye on you. No doubt you will not be finishing in P17. But
I mean, I can hope, but there's no guarantees.
yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Obviously, hopefully we might have you in the interview section afterwards.
Yeah, I'll aim for it. I mean, yeah, Baku's a difficult track, and starting from the back.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be an easy one.
Got a couple of strong DRS zones, but obviously we'll say yes, one's readied up.
Yeah.
One's readied up.
There's always one. Yeah, enjoy the race. See you after.
I'm sure I will. To that.
See you.
So, boys, Daz is gone. You're down to just me, Rapid Causa. Your man, the myth, the legend, the bellend, the host from the most of the northeast. Let me know what's going on in the chat. What's your predictions for the race? Obviously, yeah. Pardon me, that was shocking. We've got Daz and Quigmeister down 17th and 18th. But whack your predictions in. Obviously, all you guys in there. Pajalo, etc. I want to hear from you guys. What's going on? What's going to happen in this race? Keep me posted. I want to know. Obviously, we all know death taxes and Vorno's penalties will be a thing. But we'll see. So, running down the grid then. I'm going to start getting you lined up with some information. As that's what you've all come here for. All the top 8 medium compound. Ghost soft compound. And then we've got a gap. 3 tyre choices for the back markers and the back runners. Hendo, Nuttyman, Connor Welsh and Quigmeister have all opted for medium compound starts. Whilst Daz, Sausage and Franco have all opted for the soft compound start. Aiming to look for the one stop here. Obviously there is no safety car, so these guys are having to go all the way with no chance of a gap to that there's Peach tickles the wall on the outlap. But just before these guys get on the grid, quickly going to go for a wee. I'll be back in 3. Woohoo! Let's go! Mickey Mouse is Right, let's boogie. It's time to get the race underway. Cars now lining up on the grid in their respective grid slots. Where are people going to finish? What's going to happen? Let me know in the chat as we are about to get underway. Yep, we're all the way on the grid. Just waiting for everything to go. Everything's just sort of plateauing here. Game seems to have glitched a little bit, has it?
God, it's so bloody tense here. Oh my god. They're in X Games mode.
Going down into the first corner. Nobody, because the race hasn't started yet, you silly goose. What you doing? Ah, the lobby has broke. Guys, we're gonna have a lobby restart. The lobby's bugged out. So I've got the list for the guys. There's gonna be a new lobby. So we're gonna get you into the new lobby as quick as we can. And obviously we're just going to jump straight into the race. Straight on. Let's go. Bear with me as I navigate through the menus. I'm just gonna keep in communication with you, the boys. Some people are just going to try and load up. What's going on? Jake, muchas gracias, especial. Sí! But Jarl, if you want to make a button of me saying Sue, why not? Sue! 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 A very good range of Sue. Anyway, let's get back to see what's going to go on. Obviously, these guys are going to be looking to yeah, we're just going to hop in off Daz, respective Q3 host. And until the race gets away, I haven't had any tea, so excuse me because I haven't anything to eat. So I'm going to quickly get myself some scran. I'm not going to say it's going to be an ideal, healthy cornerstone of food. It's literally going to be some Pringles, but obviously I don't want you to smash it in. Yeah, Ghost, if you've got a clip for the Discord or anything, just, you know, send it in. Or if you've got a clip of me, if it's from the lobby and you've got it's from the stream, then, you know, whack it in either way. First person in the chat to guess the flavour of Pringles, I will I'll do a special soup for them. Also wait for the lobby to go. We're back. I've eaten my food. I feel fat. Two. 10 guys, 12 guys still with us. Fantastic to see you guys keeping in. The rapid calls are right before round 3 of MPC in Azerbaijan. 10 guys, 12 guys still with us. Fantastic to see you guys keeping in. The rapid calls are right before round 3 of MPC in Azerbaijan. Race will get underway in 20 seconds. So, we go again. Peach. P1, 2 again. So this could be a good race. No safety car here, don't forget, boys. So whatever happens, happens. So the game obviously looking at predicting a 2-stop here. But then again, same thing happened before in Spain, where I was predicting 2 stops, but the 1-stop managed to work. Obviously, you're running over 26 laps here, but you've got a lot of long straights where you've turned out. You've got a long set of tight and slow corners through Sector 1 especially, part of Sector 2 coming out the Castle Complex. So, tell you where it could be an issue here. Obviously traction control settings can also increase or decrease that tyre wear potential. So if you can get it right and keep the engine revs down, get those smooth flows through the corners, obviously that's going to ease things such as your tyre wear, fuel wear. Generally all round will try and keep some stability and consistency to your race. A good race, especially a big shout out to Adaros, Rapid Muley, Rapid Franco. All those boys are in Division 3 and look at where they are on the grid. This is what MPC is about. That's what I've been saying since the start of the season. This is the content we wanted to have injected into your minds. This is what it is. This is what MPC is about. Watching the guys in the other division. They know they're human. Let's do it. I'm going to hide the screen now. Big up Div 3. Let's buggy. So here we go. And it's lights out and away we go. Kitch has bogged down. Is that a false start from Toddy? Is that a false start from Toddy? No, I don't know if I think he's just bugged out. It's a shame. But oh, here we go. There's some hell on behind. There's a car the wrong way. Yep, Trey is out. There's a front wing off from Husky. So Husky has damage. Trey is out. Mr. Peach has obviously taken some form of evasive action. So he's right down there. Rapid Daz is Peach started last. Daz started this race in last place, and he is... This is insane. Adaros is P3. This really is the type of content we're after. Just riding on board with the Div 3 driver just to see how he gets on. Just slightly going up through the road. There's about 8/10 between the two guys now. But can Daz get... As Muley has now DNF from the Grand Prix. Muley out as well. So we'll see what's going on. Here we are then. So your running lap order going into lap 2 is Kitch, Daz, Adaros the Nutty Man, Faf, Franco, Quickmeister, Toddy, Hendo and Welsh lock out your top 10. Your next few guys are Connor and Sausage, Husky, Varno, Ghost and Mr. Peach. All of those guys in the bottom 5 runners have all had to box. They've all taken damage in this opening part of the race. Now they've all opted for fresh mediums except Vaughn, who's decided to go hards. So whether he's looking to completely box out this entire middle part, this start and middle part of the race, come out at the end on a fresh set of softs and just send it. Obviously you just find the groove that works, he doesn't have to push too hard. But obviously we're going to try and keep on board with what's going on here as we'll be looking mostly towards seeing if Kitch can bring this gap up. His livery has bugged out. But we'll see what goes on. So obviously if you guys are in the stream, you know, get yourselves in, let's see what's going on. 15 of you guys joining us, that's what we like to see. Good evening to everybody again, as I'm sure I say it every single time. 142.0 to turn up the pressure here as we have another DNF. That's our 3rd DNF in as many laps as we've raced, as Quigmeister is now out of this Azerbaijan Grand Prix. So this is where, you know, it's going to work, or do you just think, well, do I try and push in case there's a chance I can move up the field? I mean, you've got 3 of the Division 1 guys are down in, you know, 12th, 14th and 16th. So why not push, you know, see what you can do, see what kind of pace you can have, see if you can keep that gap the same. Daz really getting on the back of Kitch now. As Mr. Peach has gone as well, with 4 down already. This is madness. Daz has made it past Kitch now for P1. So let's just see what we can do from the boys. What can we do? Faf moves past Adaros for Q. Apologies about this one. I am a bit sleepy at the moment. And then I believe these guys are the ones who got away from the issue at the start, because this is where you're starting to look at your gap now. Hendo obviously 9 seconds behind. Gap is coming down. It's starting to balance at about 9. Obviously a couple of good laps can bring that down. Obviously, and there's always the chance of someone taking a hit. As Vaughan has moved past Franco down the DRS on the hard compound tyre, obviously going a long way on these. Let's see what he can do on those. Round the ball with Toddy now. Toddy looking to get past friends outside of the race. Toddy's dropped it at turn 15 or so. It said he had. I'm starting to get a bit of lag here. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether this is just to do with the game being a bit unpredictable tonight as we ride on board with Daz and Kitch. We'll see what goes on. So the gap to Kitchen does now about 6/10. Everybody else is starting to get a bit of a field spread now. Obviously this could be where drivers are starting to take things a bit cautiously, trying to settle in. Kitchen does now really start to stretch their legs. 10.4 seconds after just 5 laps in this Grand Prix is now starting to set them a really big precedent and a really big staple on this track. You know, they're really starting. This is where we saw in Bahrain, this fluctuation of gap and lap times doesn't really change too much in this Grand Prix. As in Bahrain, this is going to be a repeat. So basically, these two through most of Bahrain, the gap stayed anywhere from 3/10 to 7/10. And they just kept off the DRS pretty much all the way from lap 2 or 3, all the way right through till 27, 28. These two guys are just absolute titans of the F1 game and our Rapid Racing League. These guys just send it all the time and pushing each other and extracting every inch. So basically, we're gonna make. Oh, Nutty Man has gone now as well. So now we're down 6 drivers in 6 laps. And obviously, with no safety car in this Grand Prix, this race is just gonna go. Once you are out, that is it. What you're not going to affect. Lag on this game. I feel the game really is laggy. Obviously these are the only 2 guys within DRS of each other. There's quite a few big 10-second gaps in there as well. So yeah, from Madaros to Hendo it's 10 seconds. From Welsh to Connor it's 15 seconds. Franco and Husky are 10 seconds behind and 19 seconds behind respectively. It's huge. But obviously, guys in the stream, get your messages in now. Now we're starting to break into this race. We're 7 laps in. Tyres are starting to get worn. Tyres are starting to take up an effect, especially those guys who are now 6 laps into the mediums. Are they going to be starting to wear out early? Is tyre wear here higher than expected? How are people going to fare? Nobody has picked up a penalty yet, which is what we want to see. Obviously, Barno not picking up anything yet. I don't know why. He must be bored. Must just feel like racing or something. It's a bit weird. We'll see if you're in the stream. Get predictions in. Who's going to win? Who's on the podium? Husky's in the pit lane. Is he going for tyre change or what's going on? Husky's also out. We're down to 11 after just 8. Assume that the top 2 are going to pretty much follow through. Hendo is as consistent as pigeon crap in Trafalgar Square. You know, he'll always be there. That man is predicted to finish. Obviously, we hope the other guys can all get round. I mean, one mistake here and you are in a wall. Yeah, I presume, Peach. I see you just tried to take some avoiding action. But, I mean, that's not good that you've been taken out at the start of the Grand. I mean, this is Azerbaijan. It's tight, but it's unfair on you because you had good pace in the quali. Obviously, hopefully we can see you bounce back on Wednesday. Clearly got the pace for it, mate. Just a shame you couldn't get on track today properly. So is this going to be a move? Kitch now really starting to stretch those legs down into turn 1. Who's outbraking who? Kitch has made it through, but Daz is still with him. Daz still with him. Franco is now a lap down after 9. But now DRS turns to Daz. So what's Daz got in the locker? Kitch trying to cover the inside line and block that slipstream. So the long way around. Who's going to have the brakes? No, they're going to make it through. Daz has got past Kitch. No damage. Either of these guys continuing to slug it out for the honour of winning this Grand Prix. We're 9 laps in and these guys are already starting to push each other on. Again, still the closest gap by a good while. So this will be where Kitch maybe might just try and sit back, charge some battery. He knows what he's got to do. This is just a long haul. This is who gets the strategy right. Who can balance it. What's up, Hannah? Good evening. Sup, Hannah? Take me out to dinner. Endo pits again. Is that from damage? Yep. They're on that black marked MPC car. And a medium set of compound tyres fitted to him. So whether he can make them go the distance is going to be what remains to be seen. See, we did start with 18 guys. We had a lobby restart. We lost 2 or 3 in the first 3 laps, and then it's just been one by one guys have just dropped out. Unfortunately, we know Peach is wiped out. Peach is boxing. Has he actually clipped that wing? From let's go. Yeah, it's wing damage on Kitch's car. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. So a set of softs here. Is he going soft medium or is he going to try and go soft soft? Will come in front of him. Is Adaros going to get past him as well? He is. Yeah. So we're going to ride on board with Kitch now because he's going to be the fastest guy on those fresh set of softs. Guys in front obviously on the 9 lap old tyres. So we'll be looking to see what kind of stuff he can do. We know Kitch has got bounds and bounds of pace. He's got bags of the stuff. It's stacked. My eyes are bleached with the amount of pace that this guy has. Okay? Obviously, we know Daz has got the pace as well. But can this also throw the potential for an undercut? Can Kitch close that gap down? As he's going to make a move on Adaros. But obviously, Adaros, you know, do what you do best, mate. You're in Div 3. You know, get those elbows out. You know, these guys are in a race with you. You're racing for track position. Here he goes. These are... they're going to... oh, there's contact. Kitch is the wrong way around. Oh, it's not good. Just retired from the session. Kitch is out. There was contact with Adaros. Ended up the wrong way around. So this ball is firmly in Daz's court. So let's see. Daz now 21 seconds ahead of Faf. 51 minute 40 odd here now. Obviously, as these tyres start to get tired, they start to overheat, they start to wear that delta, so the times are going to get slower. So what you're going to factor in now is a lot of guys are running the same strategies here. Do these guys, do they want to try and make them go as long as they can and try and prolong an extra pit stop and save themselves that 25 to 30 second window? Or do they want to go aggressive, go drop off these tyres nice and early, get 2 sets of softs on, or even box early and, you know, find a groove on another set of mediums and softs at the end? This is the window now where people who want to fluctuate their strategies, pardon me, they want to fluctuate the strategies here, which is where you could see variability. Obviously, this mid-pack, where you're looking from Adaros, Welsh, Hendo, the gap to these guys is quite close. So, I mean, even 8 seconds, with the different change of tyres at the right time, that gap can be brought down. Even a change in a pit stop. You know, this can factor in everything. And also here, you can see mistakes. Seeing mistakes is the difference between one guy hitting the wall. Here, you know, you can see someone chip the wall, lose an end plate, and then them slip up somewhere else in the track to try and race on. There's wing damage. You know, that can lead to tyre damage and obviously a DNF. We are just hopping on board with Welsh here. I mean, Adaros is in Division 3, which is, you know, our third tier of divisions. Obviously, that's why it's called Division 3. But I mean, look at him. Div winner. Daz is the Div 1 champ in P1. Welsh and Hendo are very, very respected and fast drivers in the Division 2. See, one guy, Connor's gone. We're down to 9. Every driver who finishes this race is guaranteed points. Well, they were before anyway, but now, you know, it is what it is. I can say fluctuate properly. Fluctuate. Yeah, Kitch. I've got that on stream. If you're not, obviously I've got it clipped. I can find the time in the stream and I can get you a clip if you haven't clipped it yourself, mate. Also, Kitch, if you're still here, do you want to come and hop into comms or anything like that? You're more than welcome to hop into comms with me for the remainder of the race. Obviously we are at halfway. I've messaged you in the chat. Kitch, come in the chat, come sit with me, and we'll just vibe. We'll just vibe. Come on, let's vibe. Let's vibe. Moorish pie, we'll get some Moorish pie out, mate, and we'll just have vibes. I'll send you an invite, Kitch, and we'll vibe if you want to vibe.
The vibey vibe.
Ah, it would be Sage if Kitch comes in. Kitch is such a cool guy. Kitch is like the alpha of coolness of the Rapid Racing League. Anyway, Adaros is in P5, boxed for the hard, so he's going the whole way now. He's going to the end of the going in. This has allowed Hendo to move up into P4, of the Euro section of the Rapid Racing League, with his good friend Mr. Ball, who's currently starting P8. It's doing good on here. Yeah, with the Rapid Vaughan here, chilling out in P8, yeah. Anyway, but this gap from Daz to Faji, Daz started last place. In the first lap, he was P2. I think by the end of sector 1, he was P2. He'd gone up 17 places, 16 places, and got in the lead. He's now 27 seconds ahead of a guy who started P5 or 6. This pace from insane. See, Faf, Welsh, these guys are going to be looking at very, very tasty to get points here. I mean, credit to all the guys. Not one's got a penalty. Vaughan doesn't have a penalty. He hasn't got a penalty. Last race in Spain, he had 20 seconds.
What?
Mad scenes in Baku. I'm going to start shaking about to you guys here. I hope you haven't got like weird colour sensitive stuff. Anyway, moving on. Pit lane. What tyres is he going for? I'm presuming it's going to be... Oh, it's wing damage as well. It's mediums. Is he going... He should be going to the end on that compound of tyre. So hopefully we can see that. We can see him make it to the end. Obviously, these Div 3 guys, Adaros and Ghost, it's going to be really good to see them get points. And Franco, all guys in Div 3, are going to be scoring good points today. Any points to drivers down there, this is always your confidence boost. Any guys watching who race in the lower divisions, get yourselves in. You know, it's not all about winning. This race is just about fun and using other guys to make you fast. You're not going to be the fastest guy in this because it's not your respective division. There's a reason these guys are in Div 1. But it's no reason not to race with them. Welsh being the first guy out of the potential one-stoppers to pit, was opting for a medium-hard compound run. Now, I would have probably boxed a little bit earlier for... Take a good couple of laps to run in and you only have 11 to go. So what happens here is what's... Okay. That's an interesting... Oh, Toddy, no! Oh, Toddy! God damn it! Suck Mahu. Anyway, let's get back to interval time. 30 seconds now. Guys, really saving battery. He's going to be sat. There's going to be some soft compound tyres here. Also, we know Faf does a lot of go-kart racing here, so it'll be good to see Tom do well. Obviously, great result for Hendo as well. But again, all these guys, you know, making their way up. I mean, P8 carries 4 points, which isn't bad. Especially if, you know, you're coming in and you're thinking, well, I'm Div 3, I'm not going to have any points. Everyone's going to be faster. I'm not going to have any pace. Look, these guys have taken the chance to come in here and learn the track. They're learning the track, they're finding their feet, and they're scoring points. He pisses lady farts. Sometimes he chucks booty rocking cowgirl. Anyway, back to the action. 5 seconds Adaros is away from Hendo. Obviously Hendo on those older compound tyres. Is there going to be a move? .33 seconds it's looking to be leading towards in favour of Daz. Daz completely in control. All he has to do is finish the race. That's all he has to do. Obviously any guys in the stream, get more. We are just riding the board with Faf at the moment. We are going to hop down to Adaros here and see how he's going to be getting on. Faf in the pit lane. So, I mean, we're going to presume it's the soft tyres. I don't see why you would come in and put the hards on for 8 laps. It's just got to be. Yep, soft compound tyres. So Daz is going to be over half a lap in front of everybody as it stands. But this is going to allow Adaros close to Faf. Also pits 4 soft compound tyres. We are probably going to ride on board with him for a little bit. Obviously, because he's going to come out near Welsh. There is Welsh coming out of the pit lane. This is close. Yeah, tucks in behind him. And we'll go, thank you very much. I'll have the DRS there. Here we go. Straight past Welsh for P4. Now it's a case of closing down Adaros, I guess. Go Hendo, see what he can do. Hendo makes it past Adaros, who's pitted for softs. So he did the pit stop for the hards and just had to drive to the end of the race. But he's now going to come out behind. He's done it to try and get keep Welsh at bay. I'm not sure why he's made the move in the way he has. But you know, it is what it is. It's going to allow Vaughan to put the pressure on him, because Vaughan being a Div 1 driver, there is going to be pressure. Let's see what Vaughan can do. Looking to stay with him. Only 9-lap old tyres on the car of the Welshman. So we'll just see what's going to happen here. Obviously, Daz has come back out the pit lane and resumed that 33-second gap. As Adaros now looking to be put under pressure by Vaughan. Vaughan now starting to drop off. He's going to have to try and find something, but the fresh softs are going to be so powerful, especially with how rubbered in the track is now. There's not really much I can say at this point. I mean, the field spread here is huge. So we've got, 36 seconds to Faf, 15 seconds to Hendo, 4 to Welsh on hards. Adaros is 4.5 behind him on the soft compound. Then it's 1.7 behind to Varno, but he's dropping off because he's on older tyres. Ghost is 31 seconds behind him, and Franco's 36 behind him. You know, I don't really know what to say here. I'm just vibing. Someone in the chat engage. Obviously the guys they've done what they've got to do. Franco's going to pit, presumably for softs. I think you just shot the wets on. Why not? Shot the wets on, Franco. Show us what you've got on them. It's a shame. Could be magical. So has anyone actually made the one-stop work today then? So, yep, our front four guys have been loyal to the one-stop. Daz, Faf, Hendo and Welsh. Fantastic from you guys all to be right up there and obviously enjoying that time. Daz now coming up to Ghost. As you can see by the graphic, the blue triangle is Ghost in P7. The black dot following him is Daz, who is leading the Grand Prix here. So obviously, fantastic pace. Oh, he's binned it! Oh, we're down to 7! Oh my god! Your nan's wet. Good evening to you, Chief, the man with the greatest name in the racing league. How are you, Nathan, mate? I hope you're well. Yeah, mate, it's just been absolutely mental. You know, we've been losing. We lost the first. Oh, Franco just moving out of the way there. That's good driving from him there, because obviously he has the Ghost. He could have just sat there behind and not moving. But obviously great driving from him. Respect to him for that one. I'm sure the drivers like Vaughan and stuff, they'll be happy with that one. So if Franco's watching, big shout to him. Yeah, mate, Div 1 Wednesday, you're going to have safety cars in that one. Yeah, you're going to have the 4. Just face it, you're going to have all 4 safety cars on reduced. That's just death, taxes, and safety cars. This is one of them tracks, mate. So Franco moves up to take P7. 2 of the Div 3 guys are still in and are going to come in for great points. This is really good stuff from these guys. Really consistent driving and stuff that we really want to see. So obviously, I'm just going to go back to interval, wherever you are. Adaros now trying to move in. Yeah, mate, honestly, I mean, Hendo, Vaughn, look at them. Like, Vaughn has got stacks of pace. We know he does. But obviously, he's just chipping away. He hasn't picked up any penalties yet. He's just driven a consistently set race. Welsh has done the same. You know, they've stayed out of trouble and haven't hit any wall, took no damages. And they've obviously just done well to chip away. And if you were in this position, you could be P4 or P6. And that's still good points on the board. You know? These are the races where you play it smart, you score high. You want to drive like a tool, you're going to be in an accident. You take penalties, it's your own fault. You know, this is where, you know, simple mistakes and simple errors win or lose you points and races. So we're going to ride aboard with the Div 3 driver Adaros now looking to squeeze past Welsh. Obviously on the hard compound tyre. He's going to get it done before DRS. Yep, just gets it through before DRS. So obviously you can use the DRS in the clean air now. Just to start and extend that now. It's going to be half a second before the braking zone. Yep, in there for 5.6 of a second. Oh, sorry, 0.56 of a second, sorry. Daz really started to completely extend and dominate. I mean, he's racing out on his own. There's nobody near him on that side of the track. So what we're going to look at, I mean, Vaughn is going to stay loyal. 2 laps left. Can't see Adaros closing down on them. So obviously he's P4. But P4, absolutely fantastic. Regardless of what... Oh, there's your penalty. First penalty of the day. It's going to Adaros. 3 seconds. I mean, consistency of these 7, brilliant. Cannot fault these guys. Every single one of them, they've just been consistent. They've turned up. They haven't tried to push too hard too early. When the tyres have gone, that's what they've done. I mean, some of the other guys who've DNF'd, you know, those guys were consistent through most part of this race. You know, they turned up, drove up the Atson, and obviously it's just a little slip. Or just the car, you know, coming a little bit unbalanced, which is all in all ended their Grand Prix. But as far as I'm aware, apart from maybe lap 1, there hasn't been any ridiculously stupid moves by any drivers. So, I mean, there was a bit of dive bombing at the start. Once that sort of factored its way out, with your natural selection of drivers, you know, binning it, or once the DNFs in the field started to spread out, the dive bomb started to drop out. The one thing I'll say to anyone who's watching who has DNF is obviously for your own league races, if anyone dive bombs you, you have to stay out of the way. But it's better to concede a position than to try and say, do you know what, you're not dive bombing me, and then losing your wing, and then you lose 7 or 8 places, or you DNF. Same for those who dive bomb. There's no point dive bombing in a track like this, because you will pick up a penalty from the stewards for dive bombing because it's irresponsible driving. Plus also, if you drop and you take wing damage, then you've shot yourself in the foot and you've ruined somebody else's race. So I think people are going to start noticing that there might be some things coming out about the concept of dive bombing. because there's a right way to do it and there's a great way of doing it, like we saw. Me and Hendo did it in Bahrain. We dive bombed in Bahrain. But you know, Bahrain is a wide track. There's runoff, but also you can't come from 400 meters back, slam the anchors on, and barge your way through. And a track like this, you can give a little argy-bargy, but don't force. You can't give any argy-bargy in a track like this. You push somebody wide, that's race over. They're in a wall. These are street circuits. They're tight circuits. This is where drivers have to race smart. Vorno's made it past Rapid Welsh. So the two Welshmen fighting out. But yeah, there's going to be some give and take, boys. You know, yeah, we want to see the racing. But we really just want to see guys finishing races, trying to score points, having those friendly battles. I mean, this race might not have the concept of being able to dive bomb or, you know, get your shoulders out really aggressively. But there's plenty of DRS down that back straight. It's massive. There's a DRS straight after the pit lane. You know, there's big places for you to overtake the straights. Just get your exits, get your tyres right, get those tyre temperatures working. Drive smarter in races like this, because this is where you'll see drivers in the top 7, who we've got here, who finished. You know, Franco's a lap down, but he's finished. He's scoring points, and that's what matters. You know? I'm basically just trying to fill time here on the last lap. Because I don't really know where to go. There's not a lot for me to keep going. Well, obviously this is going to be the end to the MPC Grand Prix. Your podium's locked unless somebody DNFs. And the way these guys have driven all race, I ain't seen it. You know, 51.9 seconds from first to second, and Daz was P17 on the grid. That is incredible. We will have an interview stage at the end of the Grand Prix. So if you guys are in here just chilling out watching, seeing what's going on, get yourselves staying around, because then we'll get some insights into this race, because this race was pretty crazy at some points. We've seen a lot of guys out. So obviously if you guys are lingering and you want some insights for your own race, especially you guys are maybe thinking, do you want to see how Daz thought his race went? Do you want to see what he did? But Rapid Daz has won the MPC Round 3 in Baku. Now, there is going to be a long wait. There's going to be a long Grand Prix wait now as Faf comes round. Faf also race winner in Bahrain. So he's got good points on the board for Division 2. Which is his respective division. So obviously we're hoping to see him move further up, consistently getting into the top half of P2, Division 2 podiums, and then maybe moving into Div 1. So yeah, obviously a good start of the season from him. So it's going to be a fantastic finish, P2. Obviously he's just taking it nice and easy now, just to guarantee him that finish. Long way back to the rest. I mean, Daz is going through the castle section now, which is fantastic. Daz, P1, Faf in P2, brilliant finish for him. Rounding out our podium places is the man, the myth, the legend, our Scotsman, Hendo. Hendo has taken P3. Brilliant drive from him to take a podium here. Adaros will finish P4 with the podium. Point penalty, sorry. Vorno will take P5. Welsh and Franco come in respectively to finish 6th and 7th. That has locked out your points. Obviously a brilliant drive to everybody who's in. And obviously we'll get these guys in now for your interview process, where we will get these guys in and have a little insight to what's going on. So we'll get Mr. Fuller into the party. We will get Mr. Hendo into the party. And your qualifying expert and connoisseur, Mr. Daz, will also be invited to the party. Party over here! Let's see what's going down. Just try and get these guys in. Party here come the boys. We've got Daz and Hendo. Daz has connected.
What's this?
Oh, well,
I've never been in one of these.
you have me. Have you got a nosebleed?
Then. Who's these guys? Wow! Who's Daz? I never heard of him. Just about managed to stay out of the chaos in the first lap then, Daz?
Shut up!
I mean, yeah, just a bit.
It was just me and you, just
Daz.
like, guys, go crash over there. I'm trying to get through.
Mate, Daz was second after the end of the first sector.
Fucking hell,
Oh,
that
it
was
was
me going all
carnage.
steady.
I was
It's
literally
like,
watching the stream
fuck
and I was
away.
like... So I was watching everybody race and then I was like, right, so where's Daz? Now he's not
He was up. He was,
alright, he's
yeah,
second.
he was like 8th through turn 1 or something like that.
Wow.
I mean,
So we'll kick off with our P3 finisher for the interview process,
Who's that?
which is the man, the myth, the Scottish legend. Not used to being up here, but it is Rapid Hendo.
Where
talk
are we?
us through it.
Where are we?
You're at Azerbaijan, mate, and you've just finished third.
Third in Baku.
You did.
Well, I mean, I'd like to thank my mother and my father, Kitch for his setup, the boys for the strategy, just whacking it on the mediums, go as far as you can, then jump to softs. Medium to softs kind of gained me 2 places, I think.
Yeah.
Adaros and Welshie both ended up on the hards at one point, so got gifted
Yeah,
those
Admirals only did
positions.
4 laps on them.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
you
he
did 4 laps.
realized that they were hell of a slow, because like
Yeah.
I don't know, if he stuck to them, you might have been finished a little
Yeah, I
bit
said
better
on
than
the
where he
stream,
did. but...
if he'd boxed a little earlier, then he
Yeah.
could have found, because you have to take a while to get into, that's the thing. with
Yeah,
that top
I
tyre.
think he was getting into them as well, because he was.
He must have had
Just lap
damage
times.
because he was doing right.
Yeah.
I was watching
He was doing.
his.
Yeah, it was
Delta.
fine. Yeah, he would have finished on the podium if he'd stayed on the hards, I reckon.
I've got to admit, it's a credit to see 2 of the Div 3 guys that have actually, they stuck at it. Franco was a lap down,
Yeah.
and he still walks away with, what is it, 5 points for 7th or something like that?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
plays.
6 points. Yeah.
Yeah, as I said in the chat, it's a credit to see those guys stick at it
Yeah.
when
yeah,
people mourn that they don't want to race with Div 1 and Div 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah, races like
Um,
these is where you pick up your points
Yeah,
for these
it's
for those.
like a mini R&D. But we'll move on to a guy who can now put onto his Div 2 nickname, Bahrain Grand Prix winner, MPC podium finisher.
I'll have second place if you're going to change it.
Ah, well, I mean, to be fair, you're P1 in Div 2 for MPC.
Oh, well, there we go. Nice.
Talk us through it. How was it? Did you just choose to sit conservatively and find a groove, or were
Yeah,
you pushing?
I tried a different setup before the race. I tried someone else's, which I never knew we do, and it was quick in quali, but it was burning the rear tyres out with the rear right anyway. So I had to back off quite a lot from about lap 10 onwards.
Oh wow! Well, you definitely did well because it was just like you just kept chipping away. I mean, I know Daz was just punching the gap. That gap was just going, but the gap to you and the rest was also starting to.
Yeah, so I
the
wasn't
field
monitoring.
spread started to came out. Yeah.
It's like I wasn't monitoring the gap to Daz because obviously I knew it wasn't worth it. I was looking at who was behind me and I was driving to their pace. If that makes sense because I was struggling with tyre wear. So I just thought if I stick at that
Yeah.
pace, then I'm not going to be burning them up. So yeah, if anything,
Yeah,
I think I was slower
we
at
were
softs and
sat
some
at like
mediums.
16 seconds at the end, weren't we, for most of it?
Yeah. I left and I smashed the front wing off on the last lap.
I saw you drop 3 seconds. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though, my prediction in the Div 1 chat has come right. Vorno, I said 0 penalties in Azerbaijan for Vorno, and he didn't get a penalty.
He done
you
well.
also said he DNF and he finished with
Yeah,
no
I know,
penalties.
but Does he?
God tier.
He's still finished with no penalties.
No.
I don't know how you get a penalty though. How does that even happen?
Ask Adaros.
Admiral's got one. He got it from the right-hander before you go through that tight left in Castle.
Oh, really?
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah,
you
because
can cut
obviously
that,
it's it's like a bit of curb, but there is like a little run-off bit there where
Yeah,
I think it's where Kitch parked up when he DNF'd. So we'll move on to Daz. How on earth do you go from starting 17th to then being 8th by by turn 1, and then being 2nd by the end of sector 1? What on earth have you got in that car?
Right, so there was a little bit of lag on everyone else, I think, and I, for some reason, started a split second ahead of everyone else. So I went up the middle of everyone and ended up like P10, P8 by the first corner.
Yeah.
And then I watched the carnage unfold in front of me, and then by turn and exit turn 2, I was second, and Kitch was 3 seconds down the road. So I thought, right, go after Kitch, and then I overtook him. He overtook me back. I overtook him back, and then he hit the wall, pitted, and then crashed. So
That's why he pitted, is it?
Took it easy for the rest of the race, and then
he clipped the wing. I think it was on like an exit with you, which
he did it like 2 or 3 times. He clipped the wall. I heard it through my headset.
Right.
So yeah, he got damage from one of them.
And then, did he run into the back of Adaros or something?
No, he went to overtake him just going into Castle, and there was contact.
Yeah.
Obviously, it'll be sorted out after the stream with what's going on when you see the perspectives, because I only got it from the stream.
Yeah.
He ended up the wrong way around in the runoff.
All right.
But when he went to get it turned round, it was parked right against the wall.
All right.
And he just
saw
paused
that.
when you read the tyres.
Yeah.
He was parked up, but he wasn't out.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
thought
he had no damage.
I thought I could see his tires trying to reverse, but it just wouldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, he had no.
He was
He
stuck
didn't have any damage. Not that I see on
Stuck
stream.
between a curb and the wall.
I think he just got
Yeah.
frustrated because he knew he would have to pass everyone again, and an incident like that is just going to demotivate you instantly.
Yeah.
So I think he just got fed up and retired. But yeah,
Did you have wing damage?
Yeah, I
Daz?
mean,
I think he couldn't get out
No.
being stuck.
I did a
I'm
front
sure- I'm
wing
sure we'll
change
find out.
just to make sure I didn't.
it
because
told me
I
you did. It
I
said
did.
the driver in front has wing damage. You're losing a second a lap to him.
That's not very nice.
I did clip the wall twice, but it was only minor. But it's still enough to give you like minor front end plate damage. I changed it anyway at the pit stop because I had the gap and I just wanted to be safe. So yeah.
Fair play.
Hey.
So that has concluded the interviews. I mean, we'll probably expect Daz after this bloody performance to be in the Div 1 interviews on Wednesday.
It's never a guarantee. As I say.
Joking at you, Def Taxes and Daz on the podium in Div 1.
I can try my best.
Hendo's probably going to win Azerbaijan now. I'm going to go out there and say that he's going to win.
Yeah, no.
Why not?
Well, I hope not.
What faff is there?
Oh! Woo!
Faff P2, we should get a P1 and Div 2.
Hope so.
Faff going to be living in Hendo's head rent free till Wednesday now.
I just feel like, what should I do differently to Faff? Should I just box opposite Faff?
We're going to run strat B.
Well, I was gonna undercut Welty anyway, and then he pitted really early for the yards, and I was just like, I'll just go longer onto the softs, and I still get him out ahead of him.
Those mediums must have been
Or
battered
just
at the
fine.
end of that stint.
Mine were, yeah.
57, I think it was, back left.
That's not too bad.
No, it wasn't too bad. I did just keep kind of going round. But I had...
Because me and Daz were speculating with people's traction and stuff and the slow-paced corners. You know, that might have caused a fluctuation in some people's tyre wear, but maybe that's why people chose different.
It was a bit wiggly at the end. Just with the with those mediums. Yeah,
Wiggle,
mediums were a bit wobbly. And then you just switch to the softs and then you just hammer it then. Hot mud time. I got a purple sector and everything, I was well shot.
Oh, you are flying, Hendo. Wow! Well, I'm going to let you guys get away. Obviously, I'll see Daz. I'll see you when I'm in the comments box for Wednesday's one.
don't know. He's not been doing very well in Div 1. I hear.
Yes, we don't talk about that.
Where are you? 6th?
Well, last year MPC was the league that eluded me, and I did well in Div 1. This year, seemed to
It
be the opposite.
fluctuates. Yeah, it fluctuates from one to the other. It's a bit weird.
Well, 3 wins, 3 fastest laps in MPC, and I've not had 1 win yet in Div 1.
Yeah. Well, we'll get
Early
there.
days though.
My
Early
Div
days.
2, my Div 2 results are a bit.
These
complicated.
early days are going to decide the championship with how tight it's going to be in Div 1 though.
Yeah.
I need to start scoring soon.
Yeah, the thing with Div
I've
1
got
is
four-
any
I've
guy
got-
can finish or win a race in Div 1.
I've got
They're all
four
massive.
points to my name in Div 2.
Got 4 more than me.
Hey, well, don't turn up. These things happen, don't they? Right.
I'm looking at you when I turned up, I didn't score any points.
You were cheating as well, weren't you?
Yeah. I mean, no, I wasn't cheating.
I
I was
got-
only racing the parameters of the lobby.
With the parameters of the lobby, because the lobby host is an idiot and didn't put the right settings on.
That's it. Some idiot host. I don't know who it was, but I only finished 3rd tonight. But I don't know who it was. Right, I'll let you guys go. That's it from me. We'll be back same time on Wednesday for your Div 1.
Yeah, good luck
That's
for that,
all
Daz.
from me.
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna
I'll
need
see
it.
you guys all